guys. Huh, weird. Did I get an SVDS? I did not. Oh, you know what? I might just use the M4. Because I need... I need some hard drives. Nope, I don't need hard drives. I found both the hard drives I need, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so what do I need here? I need one metal part. Let's go, Scav. Okay. Can't complain too much. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to kill 3 rogues as a Scav. So, hopefully I can find... I really gotta clean out my desk again.
A lot lately.
Restart back.
Thanks for talking to me. I've been going through a lot lately. Thanks for talking to me.
Today, we are bad bitches, not sad bitches. If you plan to be a sad...
Oh, I don't know what's going on there, sorry. I was watching something. Did Lamine Yamal score? Lewandowski.
Just spectacular.
Ха, ну чё, нормально? Зачем, блядь, чё?
What's up, brother? Looking for anything?
Kinda, yeah.
Well, I gotta kill these scavs, or these rogues, so you can stay behind me and let me get killed if you want.
I'm cool, brother.
I need 3 of them for a daily.
Oh, 3 rogues.
Well, it's 3 scavs, but I'm not killing you, you know?
Gotcha, gotcha. I need 2 car batteries, 4 Nixer lenses, a hand drill, 2 xenomorphs, and a helix.
Well, shit, that's a lot. I need a helix, so I won't give you that, but everything else, if I find, I'll let you know.
Right, so we got bear, now we have goddamn scabs.
Good ammo, good ammo. Let's go, motherfuckers. I think I already looked at that ammo. Need that. Need that.
Ну что, неплохой день, да? Четко все.
It didn't help.
А, вот тут, короче, друган мой бывал точно.
Oh, I'm no longer recovering stam. No bueno. Come on, one metal part. Actually, stop that.
Как барыгам, короче. Потом по бабам.
Okay.
Ну, пожрать бы, конечно, вообще не помешало бы это.
What, are you looking for anything? AI scan, my bad. a scab's already looted this. Okay, tree stay.
А, ёбра, блин, все отбили на... Патронов нет на?
I'd be really upset if I get to my hideout and it fucking shows that I still need a hard drive.
So I'm irritated, just like all of you, I'm sure. I'm actually going to be violating my NDA a little bit in this video. Don't know what's going to come of that. I'll be honest, I kind of don't care at this point. 5070 Ti pricing has kind of been shown early. Micro Center has it all up on their site. I want to talk about the pricing. I want to talk about things to consider if you're going to try and go and stand in line. I guess you'd already be standing in line at this point if you're going to try and get one. Yeah, it's just a big shit show. So here we go. Today's video is brought to you by the new, really super cool JSUSense Melty connector shirt. You know, paying tribute to one of the best designs that's clearly ever existed. And if you don't like the Vaporwave colors, we've got our OG gray and red colors available now. So get yours by following the link in the description below. Nice. Ow, I have a thigh cramp. Okay, so Micro Center has their pricing up for, I should paraphrase, not paraphrase, but I should be careful. It's not their pricing. Gigabyte, PNY, you know, Asus. They set their own pricing independent from what NVIDIA sets. So for instance, NVIDIA set an MSRP of $750, and that's what the Founders Edition costs. But every other card is going to be that much or more. You guys know how it works by now. So it takes, you know, everyone puts a custom twist on building these cards. Apparently, if we look at this pricing and we sort by price, there's a range of $750 to $1,009, which, could you imagine spending $1,010, $1,999 on a 70 tier card? That is insane. So the one thing I want to point out here as to like how I'm going to sort of violate my embargo a little bit. We're not allowed to talk early about what card we have, what cards we're testing, or confirmation we even have it. I don't care. This is the card that NVIDIA sent. This is the Asus 5070 Ti Prime. The reason why NVIDIA sent this card is, one, they don't have a Founders Edition card for 5070 Ti, which is really odd to me because they did for 30 series and 40 series. Anyway, digressing a little bit here, they sent this card because it's MSRP, a $750 card. That's why we're going to be able to release the information on February 19th for the embargo, because of the fact that it is an MSRP card. Every other card If it's even like $1 more than $750, has to wait until the 20th, which is also the on-shelf date, and it even says it on the Micro Center website. But now I have to like severely ask myself the question, how do I approach this review?
Нормас,
monetarily?
нормас.
And what I mean by that is all
Охуенно
the
сейчас
numbers are going to be what
поживимся.
they are. The FPS, the frame times, the power draw, all of that stuff. But value is the number one thing and the proposition people need to determine what card they're going to buy. The reason why I'm a little TO'd at the moment, ticked off, you know what? I'm pissed off, I'm not ticked off, because this was sent to us as a retail MSRP $750 card. But if we look on Micro Center's website right now and we find this exact same model, $899. That's a lot different than $750, which is the MSRP. MSRP. Now I don't know who to believe. So there's only a couple ways I could see this having gone, specifically regarding why it shows $900 on Micro Center's website and NVIDIA telling us this is a $750 MSRP model. Scenario number one. NVIDIA and ASUS are in cahoots with that. I'm not so sure that that's realistic, but that's an option. That's a way people could perceive it, right? Scenario number two. The card is $750, and Micro Center is jacking the price up because of supply and demand. To understand marketing real quick, you have to, quick backstory. There's MSRP, SRP, and MAP. These are the three ways that you're going to hear about pricing. There is the manufacturer suggested retail price, which in this instance would kind of be like NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA sets like the base price, which is at that point going to be $750. And technically, people can go below that, but they can't advertise that because that's MAP, minimum advertised price. So MAP means $750. That's MAP. You can't go below that as advertised, but you can sell it for less than that, but you can't advertise it for less than that. And that's because of like fairness amongst the brands or whatever. But I think we can all agree at this point, there's no fairness for the consumer. There's only fairness amongst their own like good old boys, like the old guard club, okay? The other possibility, which could be a bit more realistic, ASUS tells NVIDIA this is our MSRP card. NVIDIA collects the cards, disperses them out amongst the media channels, us, Linus, Digital Foundry, Gamers Nexus, Hardware Unbox, all those guys. But the price is really $900. That's a more realistic scenario. But I'm now really confused as to why we have this card and we're told to review it under the premise that it's $750 when clearly ASUS believes it to be a $900 graphics card. Now, when we talk about the model number, that's the only thing we have to kind of confirm whether or not it's the same card entirely. I believe the model number is shortened for probably sequel reasons on the Micro Center website. But the manufacturer part number says PRM 5070 Ti16G. I think that obviously stands for Prime 5070 Ti16G. Model number on here, Prime-RTX 5070 Ti-16G. So as far as I can tell, it is the exact same card. It's not an OC version. It's nothing like, even if it was just an OC difference, like a different BIOS, it's not $150 worth of BIOS. I can promise you that. So this is more so out of control than ever. You guys can go to microcenter.com and look at it for yourself. You know, it's not like this is some archive.org version of the page where there was like a oopsie, somebody accidentally put the pricing up. It says the price and available on the 20th. But $979 for an MSI, $909 for an MSI, $939 for an MSI. PNY is the only one showing at $750, which is funny because I don't think it really is even going to be $750 because that doesn't seem to take into account the 10% tariff that went into effect on February 1st. So that really should be $825, I think, if we're adding $75 to that. So that's weird. I don't know what's going to happen there. Anyway, Gigabyte at $979, Gigabyte at $900, this card at $900. NVIDIA, or MSI 5070 Ti Vanguard SoC Launch Edition, $1,009. $899, $999. So we have a $1,000 Gigabyte card, the Master. We have a $1,000 ASUS card, the Tough. And then we have a $960. So as you can see, these prices have encroached on the MSRP of like a 5080 Founders. Now finding a $1,000 Founders or finding a $1,000, you know, aftermarket version or AIB version of that card is damn near impossible. The only people that are getting them for that price are those that are camping out at either Best Buys or Micro Centers and happening to find one. Yes, Micro Center did get some FEs kind of sporadically. I'm going to tell you right now, without going into details, because I'm really tiptoeing the line here on embargo stuff. The 5070 Ti performance it's in there with the 4080 Super range. Okay, it's a very strong card, but it's not strong enough, in my opinion, to where you shouldn't wait and hope that 5080 inventory normalizes, which apparently now all the word is like, expect inventory to explode over the next month or two. It sounds great, but I guess we'll see what happens. I would not recommend buying a 5070 Ti at these prices if we can potentially expect 5080s to start to come back down towards that $1,000 price point. But we all know, when you find an excuse, and by excuse I mean the AIBs and whatnot, Micro Center is going to confirm with me through their buyer that these prices are set by these guys, not Micro Center, which was the case for 30 series and 40 series, that these manufacturers, they have no incentive to bring the pricing back down. It's like when rent increases because of inflation, or anything goes up because of an artificial situation. When the situation sort of normalizes, the prices rarely come back down. That just becomes the new standard that people are willing to pay. So how the hell do we review a card that is sent to us that is supposed to be, here's what $750 can get you, when there's a $150 price discrepancy between what the retailers are showing? I'm still going to do the review. The performance is worth talking about. But I can give you my recommendation now in this video, and it's to wait. It's to wait, honestly, for no reason other than if inventory does start to normalize and pricing does start to come anywhere close to what these prices look like here, then 40 series stuff on the used market should come down. Okay, it should come down, hopefully. But at that point, I'd recommend buying like a 4070 Ti or 4070 Super or something at like $600.
Find Scavy, boys.
And just ignoring this generation entirely. It seems like in terms of price.
Let's give the people what they want. And by the people, I mean me, because
Scott Frost took a Vadim Wednesday and it took off. I mean, this thing became quite a story in our market, just the shot that he took at Al. He didn't say Alberts by name, but made it pretty clear.
I'll read it. Should I read it?
Yeah, read it, please.
Okay. So you noticed this Wednesday afternoon or early Wednesday evening. This is what Frost said. And he's talking about Terry, I'm going to say Mohajer. Does that sound about right? That he's talking about the U.S.
His new athletic director at Central Florida.
Yeah, okay. So he says, Terry's been great. I'm so grateful to have an AD that's on my side and working alongside me. When you're in the other situation, it's really difficult and it's really debilitating, to be honest with you. When you feel like you're working and you don't have somebody right there alongside you. Terry and I are on the same page. He's trying to give us everything that he can to be successful. It's a good partnership. I'm grateful to it. So, as you pointed out,
Okay, here we go. Oh, shoot. So I'm gonna go up towards the Scav village area. Get through Scav village. And then up towards the swamp village. That is...
земля!
That. Well, I may have shot too many bullets at that dude. Buddy. 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 What are we doing here? Buddy, do you need shooter-born kills, or are you just trying to get scavs? Probably could have hunted that dude down and killed him. I just don't need PMC kills. Should not take the risk. My gear is worth way more than his. He had no armor. And Mosin, I'm pretty sure. I don't want to stay, but I'm pretty sure that was the silence Mosin. Got that one done. tilted my head like the wind's gonna fucking help blankets in game or some shit. I can feel it happening. The last vase for living high is not a crime, so I'm not trying to push right now. If I see scavs, I'll fight them, but I don't want or need to fight them. Get 2 respirators as well. Uh-oh. Real quick and make a run for it. Perfect.
Great crowd on hand for a Monday afternoon. Ground ball to shortstop. That's going to get a run home. Throw to first is in time. Brumbaugh. Pelk on deck. York in the hold and Diaz to follow. There's a ball to third base. And it's
5 more scabs with the blueberry on Woods.
Sanders goes out. Overbeak to Brumbaugh to Sanderson. So right away, the single is White. 1 for 3 in the win over Vandy. Lace.
Who do I need to turn? I think skier. Okay, go back to scabs. If I need to, I'll make a roll. But I want to get that last. Kill one a rogue. Oh, there's my last. Yeah. Honestly, if I can kill the front rogues, I might just kill them and get the fuck out. Sell everything except for this respirator, and be done with vitamins part 2 as well. That'll be huge. Okay. Why is it taking so long? No, we're gonna ride it out. Okay, here we go. I just need one. I got the stupid respirator too, nothing else that I need.
Affirmative.
That sucks. It is what it is now. Doesn't matter. I really thought that was a rogue. I should have known when he didn't push me. That's okay. That's okay. I've completed the mission. I'll take that. Let's just see what I have on woods. Don't care about either of those. Hunter is Sturman. Yeah. And then make sure none of my any locations. I need 4 more. Oh, my bad, Woods. Let's go.
You know, you think about it, there's two assistant coaches of mine, former assistant coaches of mine, that are head coaches in college football. Joey McGuire at Texas Tech and Fran Brown at Syracuse. And neither one of them ever was a play calling coordinator. But they're leaders. They're leaders of men, and they know how to put together a roster. I'd say that in today's football, what's more important, the ability to put together a roster and develop talent, or being a great play caller. I can hire a great play caller. I want the guys out there making plays. And so, you know, a lot of people would never consider. I mean, I remember pushing Fran for jobs at Temple and other places, and, you know, people wouldn't really consider him. I remember pushing Joey for some jobs, and I've had others like that. But I think sometimes we think that to be a head coach, you have to be a play caller. My day starts and ends with everything else other than, hey, what are we going to call on third down? And I have to be a leader in that area. I have to walk in and talk about it and challenge people and talk about how we're going to win this game, and you know, I have to be involved in the X's and O's to a degree.
Do you think sometimes people in hiring positions misunderstand the respect factor in the building, i.e., they look at someone who hasn't called plays before, and even if they're convinced, I think he could be a good head coach, the follow-up is, but I'm concerned the guys on the staff, the guys in the building won't respect someone who's never called plays before, which you're telling me is a gross mischaracterization of how a functional building actually operates.
It's so much more about the players, and it's so much more about the matchups and who's successful and who's not, that the play calling, yeah, when you have better players, you can call a lot of really good plays. To me, I want to know who finds a way to win consistently. And that is an ability, kind of going back to what I said earlier about attacking, you know, the new world of college football. Who's versatile, who's flexible with their brain, who can adjust to the things that have happened, who can adjust. Like That's why Chip Kelly's such a great, such a great offensive coordinator. It's like, hey, give him whatever quarterback you give him, he's probably going to find a way to score points. That's coaching. And so I just think we overemphasize.
Okay, here we go. 4 more scavs. So 4 more scavvy boys, and maybe Sturman. We'll head towards Sturman and we'll fight players if we have to. Four more scabby boys, 4 more scabby boys, scabby boys, come to me. There's a high chance. I'm gonna keep it on auto because I think there's a high chance I get into a fight with a player here. You're a bitch. Alright, I gotta get off. My wife is home.